Hello friend. So in this Local Studio interview question video, we will learn about the top 5 Local Studio related question and its answer. Okay. So now what is the Local Studio? So, Local Studio is the visualization dashboard where we can connect the multiple data sources and create a interactive data, and you can share this interactive dashboard or report with your colleagues or your teammates or with all the peoples as per your requirement. Okay, now let's jump to the second point. What is the features of local studios? Okay, you can connect multiple data sources in this local studios. Especially you can connect the G Sheet. Let's say I am just showing one example. You can connect here, just click on this Google Sheet and you will get the multiple data. Just click on demo data, this one like this way, and you will get all the columns related to this one, and just click on add data. Like this way you can connect the multiple data source in local studio. The second thing is that you can create the interactive dashboard using this local studios. So just close this one, add. Okay, this has been added here in this one, right? So this is the second thing. And also you can share this report with your colleagues, your teammates. Okay, this is the features of local studios. What is the data? Just I told you. Different between the blend data and calculated field. Okay, so in what is the blend data? First of all, blend data means combine two or more table into the one table, that called blend data. Okay, in another language you can call it as a merge function or etc like this. So let's I have created this visual here, right? So now I want to blend the data. So what I will do, just click on blend data, and another table I will create the demo data, and in this one I will can adjust the unique field. So let's say I want to add the country from this table, and also store. So let's say I will add store in this one. Okay, so what I need to do, I will have to store again in this one, right? Store. And also I have added one more store here. So what I need to add, I need to add now matrix here. So I will add matrix in this one, discount. Okay, blend data, testing, blend. Okay, hide report, repeated joint field, that is correct. And this way you can join the multiple tables in this one, saving these reports, and just click on save. So now our new blend data is created in this visual, right? You can add the discount in this matrix like same way. Now what is the third thing? Calculated field. What is the calculated field? The calculated field, it's a inbuilt local studios function where you can apply the local studio formula into the calculated fields or into the your custom user field, like that way. So let's say I'm just using this one, add field here. I am using this add field, test field. So I need a order number multiply by let's say quantity ordered, or just price of each. If this way answer not come, then you can directly just pick this one. Okay, and directly you can save this field here, right? Done. So what was the name? Test, right? So you can directly add into this matrix. This is called the calculated field versus blend data. Now functionality of report sharing. So you can share this report with the multiple people. Multiple people, you can schedule this report, you can share this report link, you can download, you can embed this report. You can even apply the filter based sharing report, like you can apply the various status here, removing null, and just simply save this one, and you can share with the multiple people daily, monthly, on every weekday basis. Now what is the rejects match? Okay, so rejects match is simply Locus Studio's inbuilt function where you can search any string value into your that field string. Okay, so I can explain you. Let's say this is my country table, right? And here I am adding one calculated field. Add calculated field. So let's say I am adding Vex Max. Rejects. Okay, now let's say I am adding country in this one, and I want to search uh, HT in each string field. So how I can do? Put here HT simply and just clicking on save, and this will return the result in true and false format. Okay. So where is the formula rejects access? This one. So you can see it's returning true in this one, Australia is right. Same way you can also, if you want to check where exactly e mention in each ending string, each ending string, then what you can do here, put the e. Or let's say if you want to find capital A, okay, capital E in each ending string, then you will have to just use the dollar symbol, and this will return the result in true format, right? And if you want to search from the beginning or the beginning word, so you can just simply use this power symbol and just put here update, and you will get the result true. Okay, so this is the rejects expression match, which help to identify the conditional based string in your Locus Studios field string. Okay, so now that's all for the today's video. We will come back again with the new question and answer, okay, which usually ask in every Locus Studios interview question. Okay, thank you for the day. Thank you, bye bye, and subscribe this channel. Hello friends, so welcome back in this Lucas Studio interview session part 2. In this session we will discuss about some important question and answer regarding this Lucas Studios, right? So let's look to this question answers. Okay, so now in this session we'll cover around 7 question answer, which is highly popular during the interview session of Lucas Studios. Okay, so first things your interviewer will ask you what is the parameter. So if I say theoretically, so parameter is a dynamic or user defined value that can be utilized in visualization or formulas, or it's like once okay, so there is one option, if okay, so if you want to change the your field dynamically, okay, then you can use this parameter, and I think it's a very best way. Okay, let's say if I want to select the quantity column, order column, sales column using the drop down, okay, without changing the column manually, then I think this would be the best one. So let's see our visual in this way. Okay, so now let's assume we have here order, okay, and sales, and third one is quantity order. So what I need now, okay, when I select the order, okay, then order value should appear. When I select the sales, then sales value should appear. Then how can I do this thing? So parameter is the best way to fulfill this kind of requirement. Okay, so let's say for that I will have to first of all create one parameter, and once you create parameter, then you will have to apply those parameters into the calculated field or add fields. Okay, so let's see. We need, okay, dynamic KPI I am writing here. So if you put a list of value, okay, so I am putting here list of value. So first I need orders, right, and another after that I need quantity, and third one I need sales. Okay, by default I am selecting the sales here, and if you just click on save option here, so now I'm putting the done. Okay, now just search dynamic. This is, okay, this parameter will appear in purple color in your Looker Studios property. Okay, so now this is the sales one, right? Okay, so so here sales one. So now what I will have to do, I will have to now create one calculated field here, right? So what I will do here, I will add here my KPI value. Okay, so let's say if, sorry, I will use the case statement, case when our parameter name was dynamic KPI, right, was is equal to sales, then sales, right? Sorry, I am putting the sales, and second, if when dynamic KPI is equal to, let's say, quantity order, and when dynamic KPI is equal to sales quantity, and what was the next one here, orders. Okay, then what I will do here, I will just put into the sum, and okay, so this formula is correct. So now if I add this KPI here, my KPI value, this will appear in blue color. So just I'm putting here this one, removing this thing. So if I select sales, then it is showing this one. If I select quantity, so it is showing total quantity. If I select orders, so it will give you the total number of orders. Okay, there, so you can use the parameters. Okay, so hope what is the concept of parameter and how we can use parameter into your Looker Studios visual. And Looker Studios, again, it is a theoretical question. If someone asks you verbally what is a what is a parameter, then parameter is nothing but user defined dynamic values. Okay, this one, and you can just dynamically change the fields using these parameters. And there are much. Okay, now what is the dynamic filter for user? Okay, so it's a very simple question, and you can achieve this very simply and easily. Okay, so let's just take this one. It is an inbuilt feature in Looker Studio that allow user to filter data interactively. The capability, okay, so this feature is containing time, period filter, search filter, date range control filter. So now take a look here. Okay, if you go to here add control, there is one option, advanced filtering. So if you put in this advanced field filtering here, let's say I am just putting here just ASM, right? So I am here adding ASM into your dimension. So in this ASM, let's put value here Raj. Just wait, I am putting here. So it's showing no data. Why it's showing no data? Because you can see we have added status, so we need to add the same field here, ASM. Okay, now this will work. Okay, same way you can use the content features. Let's say containing let's say what is the common thing here, R. Okay, so let's see where exactly R is mentioned. This is actually mentioning the R. Okay, and start with function, you can use start with vi. So you can see, so this is the use of advanced filtering option. Hope this is clear. Date range control. So date range is nothing but if you go to in this one add control, there is one more option called date range control. So you can just change the date as per your selection. So if I add here month, and if I put here select date range, so this will give you this types of dynamic option. You can also select last 7 days, 3 years, this year options here. Okay, third one is how to optimize the dashboard performance. Okay, so this is I think verbal question that you will have to explain verbally because it's related to your experience on data. Okay, so what happened in Looker Studio? Looker Studio is not designed to control heavy data set. Okay, so that's why you will have to put the summarized data or less data into your Looker Studios, and based on that you can create the data. So during the data connection, you will have to make sure that you should put the summarization of data or less data, also the formulas. So make sure that heavy formula should be applicable into the data source using in G Sheet. You can use multiple formula into your data source, like in I am using the G Sheet, so you can add the multiple fields like I have applied here one formulas. Okay, so this will help me to reduce the heavy formula to apply into this table sections. Okay, so this way you can reduce the size of your formulas, and Looker Studios will take less processing time during the selections of a user in Looker Studios. Okay, and try to use less visual, because in Looker Studio one page containing limitation of visuals. You cannot use I believe you cannot use more than 35 visual in one page, as I remember, but there is some limitation to use the visual in your Looker Studios page. Okay, and do not use the bland data much, because if you use more and more bland data table set, then your Looker Studio dashboard capacity will reduce, and this will affect on dashboard calculation and performance. So whenever user come into your Looker Studio dashboard, that time he feels that this dashboard is very slow, so this can create negative impact on your dashboard. Okay, minimize filter. This is again the visualization part. Okay, now let's jump on to the fourth question. What is the row level security and how to apply it? This is very useful feature according to me to data prospect to you. Okay, so you can just you can hide the PL data or personal information related data, okay, using this feature. And you can also help you can also control your user, that he can see only his data, not others data. Okay, that is the feature is provided into the row level security. But the thing is that in one row you can apply on only one mail ID. That is the limitation of this RLS. But for that you need one mail ID field in your data source. So in my case, if I add here mail ID, so this is my mail ID. Okay, mail ID field. So if you see here, so currently I am using this mail ID. Let's just expand this session. Sorry, so what I can do, distribute eventually. So this is my mail ID. Okay, now what is happening in this mail ID? I will have to make change in my mail ID. Let's say you can see this is my mail ID. But if you see here, okay, so now I want, so whenever you share this report, okay, the user can see only his row related data, not other user data. Okay, for applying this kind of functionality, you just click on data source, filter by mail, filter by viewer mail ID, and just select that mail ID column. Okay, and just click on done. Okay, once you've done this activity, just wait. So now if you see, it will automatically filter my data based on my mail ID. Okay, so this is called the row level security. It's not rocket science, it's just your logical thinking, that how you can prevent to other user to see other user data. Now how to manage large data set? It is again the same thing. You will have to summarize the data using the SQL query, pivot table. You can break down your data set. If you have the BigQuery, it is the same answer. Okay, whatever we have discussed in this one. Okay, and the sixth and seventh is the same one, how to create the dynamic previous year sales. So let's say if you go to the interview and someone will ask you, okay, I need the data, I need to compare my current year data with my previous year, or let's say I need to compare my current year data with 2 year ago data. right, or 3 year ago data or 4 year ago data, then how will you achieve this task? Okay, so for that we will use the parameter. Okay, so for that, for using the parameter, first of all we need the dynamic year column, right, because we are comparing the year to year. And once we create the year calculate field, okay, then after that we will create the parameters, and once we create the parameter, then we'll have to apply this into the add field or calculated fields, right? So how we will achieve? Okay, let's first of all remove this security so we can use our full data set here. So here if I see, okay, now all the data will appear. Now what we can do here, let's say our current year data, right? So I am removing my mail ID and my current year data. So for that I will, let's say, current year sales. So my sales is this one. This is my current year sales, right? Okay, now what I will do here, against this current year sale, I need my, here I am just renaming this one and putting here the current year sales. How to rename. This one is my current year sales, and if I want to rename this one, okay, let's add this in the calculated field. Okay, let it be. So now okay, this is in order layer, sorry, it's my bad. That's why I'm thinking why I'm not able to change this one. So I'm putting here current year sales, right? Okay, for that we have month column here. So what we'll do, we will use the year column. Let's see if we have created year column or not. No, right? So I am adding one year column first, current year. Okay, and I am saving this one. So I am putting here sales. So I have the current year sales in this one. So let's say my current year is 2005. Okay, I am just selecting sales value here. Now I need the dynamic year. So this is showing my current year sales. Okay, now I need against it one my dynamic. So whenever I select, let's say 2003, then it will show the 2003 sales. Whenever I just select 2005, but this way you can also achieve, but you cannot compare, right? Okay, so we need to compare the current year versus the selected year data, right? So that we need to create a parameter. So same parameter we'll create in this one. Let's say year dynamic. So we are selecting here 2003, 2004, 2005, right? And default here I am selecting 2005. Click on new save, done. So let's select here dynamic. Okay, this is created. Now I am going to create one more drop down box here. And I am adding into this control field 2005, 2003, same way I can create. This is my year dynamic field. And now what I will do, I will add a dynamic sales, right? So what I can do here, dynamic year sales. So for that case, first of all we will use the case and end statement. So when, let's say, year dynamic is equal to 2003. Okay, or what we can do here, if year dynamic is equal to let's say current year, right? Current year data. Okay, then we just simply put here sales. Else null. And I am putting here some function. to summation of this sum value. So I am here now. Let's see how it's work. Dynamic year cells. I am putting here this one. So now both the values matching. Let's say if I put 2023, okay, now it is showing the null value. So let's say if I select 2005 and if I want to select here 2004, I want to compare this. Okay, there is something challenging part come here. So let's just wait. So current year is showing properly as per selection, but the problem is in this dynamic years. Then how will you resolve it? Because there is something wrong. Okay, what is happening? If you select the current year, okay, so the data is also get filters in 2005, so that's why this 2004 is not working, because this whole data set is filtered under this 2005, right? Okay, that's why this thing is not working. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to use, I think, the date filter or something unique there here. So dynamic year cells I'm putting here. So let's say year dynamic if your dynamic is a current year. So what I will do, current year is also filtering the data. We'll have to figure it. Okay, just give me some time. I'm come back here. Okay, so I again come back and now I got to know what was the problem, because I was directly selecting the inbuilt column. Okay, with inbuilt reference column. So I need to create two dynamic drop-down box. So I rather selecting this current year inbuilt column, I will have to create another dynamic current year parameter. So what we will do here, we will create one more parameter, current year parameter. Okay, list of values. So let's say I'm putting here number, list of values, the same thing. So I'm putting here 2004, 2005, saving this one. And what I need to do, I need to change this reference current instead of always remember, whenever you are using the parameter, make sure you should not use the same field inbuilt column or inbuilt field against those parameter. Okay, now this is the, now what I will do here, I will use the same formula here. We have used the dynamic parameter, right? This one. So what we will do, we will just copy this formula. In same formula, we will add into our current year sales, right? And we need to just change this reference. Okay, that's all. Entire formula will remain same. So this current year is matching with your inbuilt column, and this year dynamic is also matching with inbuilt column, but this time this inbuilt column is not filtering the entire data set, so we can use both the data here. So what we need to do here, we need to just change this current year sales and just we'll have to put here our calculated columns. So our calculated column is this one. Okay, 569. So if I just wait here, let me just resize this column. And if I, let's say I am adding the sales column, this one, I am picking the sales, and here dynamic, I want to compare 2004 data. So you can see this is the 2004 data 367, and if I want to compare the 2003 versus 2005, so I can simply compare like this way, right? So this is our previous sales calculations, and now same thing we can do using the previous month, right? So you know how to do this thing. Simply case statement, create calculated field and case statement. So the same way we will do for this previous month. So now we have select the year, right? So for previous month, okay, we will do the same thing. We have created year. Now same way we can filter the month data. Okay, previous year month. Okay, previous year month sales, right? So previous month, year, month. Now we can compare the year to year data, right? Same way we can compare the month. For that month we need first of all one inbuilt column of month, right? So like we have created inbuilt column of year, same way we will have to create a month inbuilt column of month. So now if you see this month, Okay, this month is looking like this. If I add a month here, month is showing like this. So we need month wise dynamic parameters here, right? So here how we can create these types of dynamic parameters month wise. So we need just month, because here we have all already created using the parameter, and and for month we can add one calculations here. Let's say, so we can use inbuilt month, format date and time, format string is r, and date would be our month column. I think this way we can show your month. So I am adding this month here. Let's see first of all our output data is showing correct or not. But I need the month like November, December. I think this would be okay for us. But this is very complicated for user to remember whether the 12 is November or December. So what we can do here, just put here in capital. Let's see what exactly order, date, calculations, and month. So this is showing the hour. So how we can create the month one? Let me just find on Google what is the format. Only month using create format in Looker Studio. Okay, whenever you stuck, okay, that time you just see what exactly format you can use here. Date, mile, second, month, Looker Studios. I think this one B. This venue, right? So whenever you choose the select September, October, November, so accordingly data will appear previous year sales and month. Okay, so now we have inbuilt column month. Now what we can do, we need to add a month parameter. For that, just go to the add parameter, click on list value. We need to create 12 column set here. November and December. Okay, now let's create one drop down box. So adding dynamic month in this one. Okay, now you can see January, February, March, April, May. Like this way we can select the data. Now accordingly this should change, right? So what we can do here, if you select February, then it will show February 2005 data, and February and if you select 2003, then it will show the February 2003 data in this column. Okay, so we need to make changes into our calculated field. Okay, current year sales and previous year sales. So we can use AND condition and okay, same way we just copy this one and click on update option. That's all. Okay, now if I select here February, it is showing the same value. But if I want to see 2003 February numbers against the current February, right? So you can see. So in February 2005, Raj sales was 1,67,000, whereas in February 2003, Raj sales was showing null because he joined in 2004 or 2005, I don't know, but that is the true reality. Same way you can compare the 2003 May data versus 2005 May data. Okay, same way if you select the 2004 metadata, this way you can compare. So now that's all for the interview part 2. We will come back again with interview 3 with new some interesting question answer. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for the watching this video. Hello friends, so welcome back to this Lucas Studio interview round 3 or part 3. Okay, now in this session we will cover the top 4 question in Lucas Studio's interviews. Okay, so the first question would be are this one: what steps should you take to troubleshoot a dashboard if an error occurs? Okay, so what exactly happened when you create a dashboard in Lucas Studios? Okay, that time if your Lucas Studios get heavy, okay, and if you add much data into your Lucas Studios, so sometimes Lucas Studio will get hang, or if you something change into your data source, okay, some column field change value, or if you add any string value into your data, then that time Lucas Studios shows some error into your visuals. Okay, so there are so many errors you get when you work on live project due to multiple reasons. So in this session, in this question, we'll cover most popular issues which you face during the live dashboard of Lucas Studios. So check calculated column. So whenever you get any issues in your dashboard, so first of all you will have to make sure that your calculated formulas is correct into your Lucas Studios. Okay, like if you go here, this is your calculated formula, so you can check this calculation is correct or some field is missing or blank, like this way. Okay, second would be verify data source. So verify your data is deleted or modified or something, or sheet name has changed. There are so many, you can go to the data and check like this way. Okay, now so this way you can check and verify. So uh, and refresh the data source, inspect filter, ensure filter control are correctly applied. This happen due to if something is wrong into your field data type or something. Okay, now let's jump to the use how to create multiple page and what is the multiple page. Okay, in Lucas Studio, if you go to the view mode, okay, now you can see there is no page showing, but in Lucas Studio there is functionality where you can create multiple level page. If I add here one page, right, second page, so let's say I'm putting here test, and here I am putting here test 1. Okay, so these types of page, so when you just click on page 1, page 2, you can see test 1. Like this way you can create multiple pages in this one. Okay, so suppose in page 2, if I add any visual like this way, and if I again go to my page 1, and if I add the customer's name here, so in both the page visual are different, right? So if you now go to the view page, you can see in test 2 and test 1 there are different visuals. So this way you can create a multiple page into your visuals in your Lucas Studios. The third one is limitation of blend data. So you know what is the blend data, right? It is the combination of multiple tables. So when you create the blend data into your Lucas Studio, that time what exactly happened? Okay, this is my blend data. If you go to the blend data, there is no any calculated field here, you can see. But if you go to this inbuilt data source, it's containing calculated field plus parameters. Okay, so this is the limitation of your blend data. Okay, and performance issues, so if you create a multiple blend data, then it will increase your formula calculations, and it will consume your processing power to calculate the multiple logics. Okay, row limitation, that I told you, and how to create the blend data, that you know, right? Here you can create the multiple conditions: left join, out join, fully join. Now let's jump to the how to create custom drill down options. Okay, let's say if you have created cities, right, but I want that. Okay, I have here country and city. Let's take, I am adding here country, right? So what I need here. First of all, I will add a country. After that, I will put here city. Okay, so this is the drill down option. So if you go to the down, then you will get the city. If you go to the up, you will get the country. In this way, you can create a multiple dynamic drill down options, right? Using the drill down option. So this is called the drill down, where you can select or you can create a kind of subcategory category hierarchy using the drill down values, right? You want to drill down data source in a region to say broken down into the next level. So it is a kind of sub level or next level things. Okay, so that's all for the this is. Thanks for the watching this video, and please subscribe my channel so I can create more Hello friends, so in this interview videos, okay, in this Looker Studios interview part 4 videos, we will discuss 4 questions regarding the Looker Studios. Okay, first question is now how to create calculated table. So this is just indirect questions. Okay, the interviewer directly trying to say, okay, what is the blend data. So blend data and calculate table both are the same in Looker Studios, so which I have explained in my previous interviews videos. So if you see here, okay, this is the stored data, this is the demo data, and this is the blue color upper arrows. We can call this as a calculate table or blend data. Okay, and you can apply into any visuals. Okay, so this is called the calculated table or blend data table. Okay, you can also manage and go by the resourcing blend data, so it's a common thing. Okay, how to create a dynamic KPI. Again, dynamic KPI means dynamic KPI means parameters we are using into our calculated fields. Okay, so whenever someone will tell you what is the dynamic KPI, that time you just simply say it's a parameter which we can use into our calculated field, that called the dynamic KPI. So that I have also explained in my previous interview videos. You can watch it. Okay, so I can show you that here. If I type here dynamic KPI. Okay, so this way we'll have, no, this is the dynamic KPI, and you can write here, and we have used this dynamic KPI into our visual, right? This one, right? Now how to apply the conditional format. Okay, so conditional formatting is the types of formatting which you can apply into your visual. Okay, let's say I have ASM here, right? And also I am putting here sales. Okay, I am just putting distribute evenly. Okay, so now what I need here, if sales is less than 20 lakh, okay, then this will appear in red. If sales is less than 30 lakh, then it will appear in yellow, and remaining more than 30 lakh, it will appear into green color. Then how will I apply it? I will go to the style. Okay, here if you go to the add conditional formatting, select field value. So we are applying the field value, let's say in sales, right? So what we can do in this one, select condition, if greater than, okay, greater than or equal to, okay, 30. Okay, this is a 30 lakh. Okay, and again we will add one more condition here, 30 lakh. Then we will apply here condition which color we should take here. We can put here greater than 30, then we'll use the green color and click on OK. Let's first of all save here. Okay, now 30. If I will again apply the second rule, same way. Okay, greater than or equal to 20 lakh, right? And again I will put the sales less than or equal to 30 lakh. Okay, then I will put here in yellow color, and rule 2 applied. and again the sales less than 20 lakh, then I will apply into the red color, right? Okay, so this way you can manage your entire conditional formatting thing. This is very useful when you want to present your dashboard to upper management, so they can simply identify where exactly loophole by seeing this color formatting values. Okay, so this is the conditional form of formatting. You can also edit this condition if you need. Now let's jump to the fourth question: how to apply an API in Looker Studios. Okay, Looker Studio itself does not directly support API, but you can integrate data via external tools. Okay, so you can use the Python app script to fetch the data into your data source. You can save that API into your data source, and accordingly you can connect the Looker Studios that data source into your Looker Studios. Okay, so I am giving you one API example here. Okay, so now we can see like this way. I have ASM Naresh Raj Atif, right? So if you go here, this is my Naresh Raj Atif because values is this one, right? So what I need, I will add, okay, this tools. Okay, it will add the one like this way, 1 2 3 after every 1 minute, right? And this 1 2 3 will also get reflect into your Looker Studios dashboard whenever you just click on refresh, or it will refresh the data automatically as per your conditions. Okay, so this we can also do. Here you can see insert view option, combo chart. If you go to here, edit those, you can see data refreshing time. So I am putting here, so minimum time is 15 minutes. Okay, after hour, so after 15 minutes your data will get automatically refreshed and you can see those value, but I will do the manually because we don't have that much time. So I will go to your app script. Okay, I'm just copying this sheet name. What I will do here, sheet URL. Okay, and after that I'm using let function, open by URL. So first sheet name is this one, and let last row. So now we need to add dynamically value 1 2 3, right? So how we can do here, set value here. I will add the last row value here. Okay, so I'm just copying this function. So first of all, look, this function is working or not. Okay, so I am running this function. It is first time this will ask you the permission. Okay, this is just one time activity, so don't hesitate to give permission because it's a Google product and it's very safe. Okay, so you don't need to worry about these types of message. You just click on OK and allow options. Okay, you can see 5849. If I again run 5850, okay, this way it's coming, right? So let's delete this. Okay, let's keep it. Now we'll do one thing, we'll apply this function into a trigger. Time driven, every minute, and click on save. So let's say I have applied a many function here. will have to give again permission. Okay, so now what will happen, it will automatically add the numbers after 1 minute, right? So if you see here, now it is 5 to 50. After 1 minute it will automatically add the data, right? So if you go to here in view section, okay, and refresh the data. Okay, so we have added one API functions in this app script, and this will automatically add. You can see 555, and so when you again refresh this one, you will get 551, right? And after 1 minute it will get extend. Okay, so this way you can automate your data source. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe my channel so I can create more creative and useful video which will help you to do your daily manual work, and you can automate those work, and you can create your own automations. Okay, that I can help you or can give you some logic to help in your automations. Okay, thanks for the watching this video. We'll see you in next interview parts. So hello friends, again welcome back to Looker Studio interview round 5 or interview part 5. Okay, so in this session we will cover top 10 interview question of Looker Studios. Okay, so let's jump to the our Looker Studio dashboard. So first of all, what exactly, first question is how to create scorecard with a comparison metric. Okay, so basically scorecard, okay, represent the data in summary form, or it's just showing the bottom number of data, okay, as per your requirement. Okay, and with that bottom number you can compare your data, okay, as you want. So in Looker Studio there is one option where you can compare your two metrics together in one scorecard. So what I am trying to say, let's just show you now. Okay, so first of all, what you do here, first of all you need to create a sales one. Here is the sales. Okay, so now this sales is containing your total number of sales. Now you want to see what is the target target against of this sales. So let me just show you the target. Okay, this is the target value. So what I will do here, first of all I will just click on metric option, right? And here I will put the target, or sorry, I should put target in this matrix. Okay, this is your total number of target and what exactly sells against this target. So I'm just putting here target. So you can see it is showing minus 52%. So why it is showing minus 52%? So if you see carefully in this one, okay, so if you divided 1 crore 57 lakh with this 7 crore 44 lakh 4,514, okay, then you will get this number 47.3%. Okay, so that's how you can compare your sales versus target with this interactive scorecard values. Okay, second is how to refresh your page automatically. Okay, so when you go to this your data source, so if I click on this data source here, then the minimum time is data refreshing is 15 minutes, but you can just increase this hour. Okay, this way you can just automatically your page will refresh after certain time interval. How to embed Looker Studio in websites. Okay, for embedding Looker Studio you need the link, right? So for that link you will have to just first of all go to your share option here and click on embedded report, enable embedding, okay, and just copy this code and paste into website. So whatever dashboard you are seeing in this page, that same visual you can show into your website or in your personal server link or whatever as per your requirement. How to change in currency. Okay, so the question is, suppose now I have this sales value. Okay, let me remove this one for target value. Okay, I don't need any comparison. So what I will do here, I will just put here again none. So I want to, this target is in rupees, right? So how will I add here the rupees symbol or currency symbol, okay, or dollar symbol? So what you can do here, you can just click on number, currency, INR, and your this value will convert into the rupee. Okay, How to customize your report to make it more interactive. Okay, this is very basic formatting thing. So you have multiple options. You can add the images, you can add the shape here, also you can add the page here, you can add the this community visual where containing multiple visual chart. So this way you can add multiple logos and tools to make your report very interactive. Conditional formatting using dynamic text. How to calculate contributions. Okay, so for contribution, I will have to create first of all one table. Okay, let me just select here ASM. This is right. Now I have created here ASM. So I am deleting this scorecard, and against this ASM I am now adding sales here. Okay, this one. So now this is my sales, but now I want to know which ASM contribute highest in this sales. So the manual thing is that just make this total, okay, and divide this total with this each rows. Okay, that is the manual thing, but you don't need to do those things. You can just simply do one thing. First of all, here I am just resizing. You just click on this sales value, okay, and click on here running total or not running total, comparison calculation, okay, percentage of total. So once you click on percentage of total, you can see Raj has contributed 24%, Naresh 24%, Vikas 21%. So this way you can show the contribution. There are multiple options here. You can just R&D on this option. You will get very useful knowledge, and this will help you to prevent complex calculation in your Looker Studios if you just know what exactly this functionality does in this visual. Customer again, how to calculate, and same if you go to the running total, right? So this is the same thing, running total. Here if I want to just, okay, I am just putting here none, and I need the running total. So this plus this will show you again this 3 plus will show this is the result in third line. Again this fourth row sum will show the result in fourth line. So for that you can click on running total or running sum. So if you combine these two, you will get this 76. If you combine these three, you will get 11092, like this way. Okay, and ultimately this bottom number and this bottom number will get matched. And how to calculate difference between dates. Okay, difference between days, how you can calculate. So suppose now I have this month. Where is my month? Here, this one. Okay, so I am converting this into the table to get better clarity. So what I will do here, I will just add one measure here, calculated column. So I will use date, time, difference, current date, and I will put here month. Okay, that's all. Click on save, click on done, and just do one thing here. Once you create this thing, after that click on this different sign, okay, and just add into your dimension. So what I did, I just divided my current month with this month. So if you compare from November 1 2003 to December 1 2004, then that would be around 253 month, right? Okay, so you can see Jan, Feb, March 1. So this way you can calculate the month, year as per your requirement. Okay, and okay, and now one more thing, how to create the ranking here. Ranking, I think it's very simple, but let me show you. I think Looker Studio had depreciated this ranking. Okay, let's see rank. No, I think Looker Studio is depreciated this rank function. Okay, so if you want to know the ranking, okay, you can do simply one thing. You can add this serial number, or you just double click on this one, then it will sort the data from from ascending to descending and descending to ascending. Okay, you can use this number of row paginated, and if you don't want this number functions, okay, serial number or whatever unit, so you can do simple here, go to the style and remove this row number. Okay, and if you add, then you can get this 1 2 3 wise ranking. So it's simple. I think that's why Looker Studio has removed this ranking function. Okay, that's all for this Looker Studio. I hope this session will help you, okay, to create interactive dashboard, and And now I think this local studio session is ending. Now in upcoming videos I am going to create videos regarding JavaScript and web development, and hope so you will subscribe my channel for those development videos. Thank you for this watching.